In this video, I'm going to be doing a challenge to see how fast I can find an online arbitrage product that I could sell for a profit on Amazon. The goal of this video is to be as short as possible to show you guys that finding profitable products just isn't hard. So let's go ahead and get into it.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start over here on this PlayStation product because we know there's tons of OA sellers, as we can see over here. We'll just click on one of these products, right? I'm going to go ahead and go at smaller sellers because, I don't want you guys to say, oh, nobody can get ungated for that. But I'm going to go ahead and go for sellers that are, just started just a couple months ago, less than 20 reviews. So go ahead and go at this guy's storefront over here. We can see over here, it says 560 plus sales a month. There's no sales badge, so I don't know. Okay, there's about 15 to 14 sellers on here. It's on for what, $22? We can go over here, $11.47. This is sold and shipped by Walmart too. This is a 3-pack Red Heart Super Savior, just like that. Do we just find a 11.47? Let's see if it's actually at that price. So it's actually at the 22.97. Somebody's FBAing it, right? We can FBA this and win it at a profitable price. So we could list it at like 25, right? Because we could lift it $2 more higher. That would give us a margin of 2.23, 19% ROI. And as you can see, look at my screen over here. The people that are listing this FBA, right? They're winning it at 26. And then as soon as he sells out, it goes back to 22.90, and we'd be able to pick more sales. So I could confidently say I could sell this for 26.26, $3 profit, 28% ROI. There's no sales badge. Just check the past year. There's been a sales badge in the past 12 months, last March. So this item probably sells 20, 30 plus times a month. All I would do is I would just go to Cardbear and see if I get this from a Discord. I get 6% off over here. Let's add that to our margin. Go 5%, 3.87, 35% ROI, just like that. First product that we looked at, right? We know there's new sellers on here because this guy, Muza or whatever, the guy's storefront that we clicked on, right? He doesn't have that many reviews, right? This is a newer seller. Let's just keep on going. I'm not going to consider that a really good product because there's not much of a sales badge, right? The sales badge isn't that crazy. And we're not going to count, even though we already found a profitable product, we're not going to count that. We're going to just keep sourcing. I like sourcing with SellerAnt, but we don't even have to go through that because he doesn't have a lot of stuff on his storefront. And I don't like makeup stuff, to be honest. Unless we're getting it from like Macy's, Sephora, I don't like makeup stuff, to be honest. Because there's a lot of fakes, right? There's a lot of account histories with that. So we know we could get this at Sephora. We could auto ship this 22.8. The buy cost is 22.8, 3.52, 15% ROI. Profit is there, ROI isn't. We would FBA this, would win at a higher price. Offer count, right? There's only 50 plus sales a month. There's 26, 28 people on this listing. So not the biggest quality. I mean, this is a profitable product that we can buy and make money on, right? But it's like, do we really want to, with our margins over here, do we really want 15% ROI and competing with what, 25 people? Let's see with the Sephora discount. Let's see how much we can get it at. So Sephora is 9%, right? So if we buy 9% over here, we get sales tax exempt. Let's just say 10% after we get sales tax exempt for that too. 28% ROI, 5.8. I mean, it's been like what? It's been 6 minutes, and we've already found 2 profitable products and they sell 50 plus times a month. I'm going to just find one more for you guys. But the thing is, once you get on listings that you already know are profitable, like these starting out, it's pretty easy to find a product. Same thing over here, Shopwise. Usually I'd source on SellerAmp. Okay, so this guy has a good amount of products on his storefront. So we'll look at this through SellerAmp, so I'm not wasting my time. And I'm gonna go over here, look through SellerAmp software, and I'd be able to see, okay, this is selling for 16 over here. Sign up, get 25 off your first order. It's probably fake. There's no way they're getting it at such a good price. Same thing with this, our RK Marketplace, KMK Digital Services. So a max cost would be 23. At Kohl's, they have this for 29. Want to go to this listing, right? He's selling it for 48. Getting it for 29. There's 14 people on this list. That looks like an IP complaint right here. There's no way all these people are just selling out that quick. This keeper chart looks a bit weird. Let's check back, see if there's any other IP complaints. This looks a bit iffy over here. 15, it goes down to what, 10? So I would avoid this product over here. I know we could get a discount and a gift card plus 5% rewards with Kohl's Cash. Like, we look at Kohl's, I know it's at 10. Oh, they don't have Kohl's gift cards. There's no way. As we can see over here, I wouldn't buy this because this is an IP complaint. It's just dipping a little too down for me. There's newer sellers getting on this listing, and there's mostly FBM and FBA. check the data, buy box statistics, 14, 11, 11, 8, 8. Yeah, if we FBA, we could sell it for like, this guy's selling it at 50, so I'd update my price to 50. He could sell it at 50, I can sell it at 50. Yeah, all these FBA guys are selling it at 50. That leaves us at $8 profit, 29% ROI. I'm selling it for 50 just to get my 30% ROI, but I'd get sales tax exempt anyway. Yeah, man, $8 profit, 30% ROI. This would be a listing that I would monitor, right? I would see, okay, Supersonic Supply is on here. I would monitor to see if this is still like this, because this is a little, because how they IP complain now is like they take one person off the listing, right? Before, they wouldn't used to do that. Before, they would used to like just, it would kick everybody off the listing, but now they just slowly kick one person off at a time. This guy's storefront, he's selling it for 55. So like if I had to reprice, I'd be able to sell it 55 too. This guy sold it for a really good price, so let's go through his storefront, all right? So we had these Bombas going for that. We just keeps going down. Adidas, like I'm not gonna click on these because I know none of you guys can sell Adidas. So you have these Keurigs, 23. Max cost is what, 7.58. You probably got those at a discount. Bath and Body Works. Ryobis, selling these for 36. We have Native shampoos over here. Sells 1K plus times a month. Max cost would be C1 deal for this item. $10 off. $5 gift card with 4. 10.99. These stuffed animals always do well. Sold and shipped by reliable store. Third-party sellers, we cannot buy from third-party Walmart sellers. It doesn't matter how good the product is, we cannot do. We have Harry's razors over here. Max cost, let's just go to Harry's. I feel like Harry's with $10 blades. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Amazon. So about 26, 25 sellers on here. Looks pretty solid. Probably gonna sell for like 32.8 or 34. So I was up at 34 over here. I'll just say 33.5 to be safe. 33.5. We're gonna get this from the actual Harry's website, right? 12 count, and then we get 16 blades over here. Each unit is going to cost 1.95. So let me just go ahead and do my math. 1.94 times 12 blades is going to be 23.28. So let's see what that does to our margins. 23.28. That's going to give us 3% ROI, 0.92. And let's see if there's a subscribe and save. Score 15% off when you subscribe to 3 or more items. I could already know just off subscribe and save, right, with the catch-all email and a virtual credit card, that I can get this at a great margin for $2 profit, 9% ROI. Which is solid, but it's not good enough, right? It sells 2K plus times a month, but I need a better margin. Right, so it's like add to cart. What I'm gonna try to do is can I add this to cart too? And then when we add this to cart, it's a score 15% off when you subscribe to 3 or more items. So I'm gonna subscribe to this. Just want to see if that works. Never run out and save 15% on every order. And add to cart again. So I have 3 different subscriptions. Let me check my cart and let's see if I got. Because if I got that 50% off, this is a winning product over here. Okay, so now subscribe and save 15%. So did I get that? Was I able to get that or no? So it's 26.35 divided by 16. 1.64 times 12. Okay, I was able to get it actually. So 19.76. That's my updated buy count. 19.76, and that's the $5 profit, 28% ROI. Let me see if I did the math wrong, bro. That was tough. That was tough. Okay, let me do it again. That was fired, bro. That is a masterclass. That is a masterclass. That is the mentality you need to have for online arbitrage. You see all the math and everything I did to kind of, and all the like the extra thinking that I needed to do to get this at a profitable price. People aren't willing to do that. Online arbitrage, this is how I'm separating myself from these other. Imagine you did this a whole sourcing session. Okay, let's go 8.5 times 8.5 divided by 4, 2.125 a unit. Then I'll times that by 12. You save more the more blades that you get. What I would do is I would get a lot of these. And I'd take the hit on the ROI for these because you save the most when you get them. Let me do the math. This is like, so 16 times, okay, so 16 times 5, we're getting 80 blades and we're spending 131 to get 80 blades, right? So we're getting 131 divided by 80. This is our buy cost per unit. Now we're selling this on a listing of 12. Now what we're going to do, so 1.61, we're getting it for each razor. Now we're gonna times that by 12. 19.65. That's our updated buy cost. And we're so for 19.65, right, times 80, you know, we're gonna spend 1,500. I just say we go on this listing and it sells 2K plus times a month, right? So we can get on this listing easily sell 300 to 400. So I'm gonna say 350, and we just made 1.9K profit. We're spending 6, we're gonna sell it for 11, and then we're gonna profit 1.9K. Q4 comes, you know, there's gonna be more velocity and we could print even more. Should I post this YouTube video? Two Nice Profits family, Faraz Two Nice family. I just dropped tons of value in this video.
Hey guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. That's about 2.5 years of experience selling on Amazon, right? Obviously, it's not going to be that easy for you guys starting out right now, but I do want to show you guys what's possible when you actually stay consistent. It's probably terrible now. It's probably hard right now. It probably takes you guys, you know, a couple of hours to find products, but once you show up every single day and you stay consistent, finding products and making money on Amazon is going to be one of the easiest things ever. We found over $2,000 in profit just in a 10-15 minute call. I mean, just in a 10-15 minute YouTube video. And I imagine we do that for hours every single day. I just want to show you guys exactly what's possible. If you guys want to expedite your process and work with the 101 to see how we could start or scale your Amazon business, I'm gonna leave a Calendly link 101 demo call. We're just gonna show you on everything and how we help our students like Bach, Mark, and all the people that we help start and scale their business. If you guys are interested, just click the link in the description to book a 101 call. I'll see you guys in the next video.